SwiftUI gives us Alert for presenting important announcements with 1 or 2 buttons, and Sheet for presenting whole views on top of the current view. But it also gives us ActionSheet, an alternative to Alert that lets us add many buttons. Visually, alerts and action sheets are very different. On iPhones, alerts appear in the center of the screen and must actively be dismissed by choosing a button, whereas action sheets slide up from the bottom, can contain multiple buttons, and can be dismissed by tapping Cancel or by tapping outside of the action sheet. Apart from their presentation and differing numbers of buttons, action sheets and alerts share a lot of functionality. Both are created by attaching a modifier to our view hierarchy, Alert for alerts and Action Sheet for action sheets. Both get shown automatically by SwiftUI when a condition is true. Both use the same kind of button, and both have some built-in default styles for those buttons: Default, Cancel, and Destructive. To demonstrate action sheets being used, we first need a basic view that toggles some sort of condition. For example, we'll write some code that shows some text, and tapping the text changes a boolean. @state private var showing action sheet equals false. @state private var background color equals color.white. And we'll say this hello world text has a frame with a width of 300 and a height of 300 as background of our background color. We'll add an on tap gesture setting the boolean to true. Now for the important part. We have to add another modifier to the text, creating and showing an action sheet when we're ready. Just like Alert, we have an action sheet modifier that accepts 2 parameters: a binding that decides whether the action sheet is currently presented or not, and a closure that provides the action sheet that should be shown, usually provided as a trailing closure. We provide our action sheet with a title and message, then an array of buttons. These are stacked vertically on the screen in the order you provide, and it's generally a good idea to include a cancel button at the end. Yes, you can cancel by tapping elsewhere on the screen, but it's much better to give users the explicit option. So, add this modifier to your text view. Action sheet is presented, $showing action sheet. Action sheet, title, text of change background. Message, text of select a new color. And the buttons will make an array of .default, text red, with the action being self.backgroundColor equals .red. Then default, text green, and use a green background color. Then we'll do a blue button, and a blue background color, then a cancel button. When you run the app, you should find that tapping the text causes the action sheet to slide over, and tapping its options should cause the text's background color to change.